Hey YouTubers, this is the Roaming Prepper. In light of all the storms we've had in Texas, hurricanes, floods, and now recently the deep freeze, I wanted to diversify my ability to cook. I have a gas stove at home, I have a fire grill, and I have a propane stove, or stovetop. But today, I'm going to do the basics of my new toy, the Sterno Butane single burner stovetop. I'll be right back and we'll go through the basics of this new goodie I found. Alright guys, so first and foremost, safety. When we're dealing with something like this, especially a new product that may or could combust, it never hurts to have one of these. By the way, safety topic again, I highly recommend everybody have at least one or two, if not more, fire extinguishers class ABC in your house. Not only is it smart, you think about it, if the house catches on fire and you have to get to your kids, you can walk through the fire or you can put it out as you go, grab your family and get out of the house. So there's my safety topic for today. But I do have something nearby in case things get out of hand. So let's open the new contraption. Now it comes with this grill actually packed in a plastic, kind of a plastic sheeting, and it's upside down. Oh no, it was like, anyway, I've already unpacked it and inspected it. So we'll take it out of the case because we don't need to set the plastic on fire. So this is a butane stove, not to be confused with the propane, which has the little green tanks, or the big 20 pound tanks that you get at Lowe's or Home Depot. This is Sterno brand, so I just figured, just to keep it consistent, I'd get Sterno Butane. These little cans run about $3. I found this one at Academy, but you can also find them at Walmart, Ace Hardware. You can find them in a bunch of places. It is also used, I believe, for those little torches you use for arts and crafts and a few other things. But in any case, so I got one of these. First things to do, open it and inspect. Make sure nothing's loose. Also check the lines and make sure there's no breaks or anything. As you can see, it's rather simple construction. It's just the burner and the tank holder. So I'm going to put this to the side here. Open the can. I would do it away from you in case it has pressure. Too much time in OSHA work, and you learn some lessons the hard way. Now the way you set this up, you want this to be inserted into the little orifice here, so you lift this tab, and there's a notch here, as you can see. You insert, and now over here there's a lever that locks it into place. This was the lever I used. Up is to release, down is to lock. So you simply lock it in place, and there you go. You close this, and then return the lid, and that's it. Now you have a control on the other side. See, if you put it completely off, it will release it. So it's shut in now, there's no gas flowing. Now to light it, you have to go all the way to the end here and click. It's like a piezoelectric kind of device, so you click it and it creates a little spark here. However, if you can't get it to light, you can use one of these bad boys. It does kind of poof, so I would not use a little like paper match you get at a bar or a restaurant where your fingers will be right here and it poofs and you burn your hand, because nobody needs that. That sucks. In any case, you turn all the way, and ta-da. And holy cow, I can feel the heat from here. That's a lot of fire. Now it should light with a blue flame. If you're seeing an orange or some other weird flame, then either A, you've got a contaminant in the line, or B, you've got some garbage on the burner. A butane should typically light with a nice soft blue flame. If for some reason it doesn't light, let's just pretend that the clicker doesn't play nicely. You can do it that way as well. According to reviews on this product, and once again I put it all the way to off, and it kicks the container out of the holder so it seals. These little bottles do, if I can get this bad boy out, it will seal once pressure is released from this little tip here. So safety precaution, just pop that back on so I don't do anything there. Obviously it becomes hot, don't touch. It will fit a typical pot. This is a old 3-quart pot, and as you can see I got plenty of room, so I could probably put a big cast iron skillet up there and still fit. Yeah, there's my old Kamala. Yeah, it fits it just fine. So this is great. It creates heat. Obviously you want to use this in a well ventilated area. This is really meant for an outdoor stovetop, but if you're using it indoor, use it in the biggest room possible. It might even be smart to use something like this under a window or under the vents in your kitchen. Even if the vent fan has no power, it's still an open vent to the outdoors, and the heat and CO2 or O2 can kind of escape from the house. And nothing else, use it in a larger room where the carbon monoxide being created is not going to overwhelm the people that are near. Be smart, right? Use common sense, supervise it, keep it away from kids, all that good stuff. The product itself is really small. You saw the carrying case. I will put this pot away because I don't need it. And you can tote it off. You probably could transport it with the bottle in here. I wouldn't do that because it'd probably get broken. But you put it in this case. It's nice and small. There is a 2-burner version of this, but I just wanted something simple, something I could take on a picnic. To be honest, you could probably backpack with this bad boy if you really needed to. There's smaller ones, obviously. REI and some other stores have these really itty-bitty single-burner things that are about that big, and they're meant to hike with. This is not a bad camp stove. This should give you multiple meals worth of cooking before it runs out. So, and they're cheap. So once the supplies come back, or if you find the supply, get 2 or 3. It doesn't hurt anything. I'm going to put a piece of duct tape here with the date I purchased it to help me track them. That's it. That's the 101 on the very basic Sterno Butane Stovetop. This ran me under 25 bucks. Tax, title, and license, plus another 3 for these guys. You get a couple of those under $30. This is a hell of a good investment. Not just for entertainment and for, happy times, but God forbid in an emergency. In any case, this is a roaming prepper. If you're traveling, Godspeed. And to everyone else, be aware, be safe, and be ready. Take care, guys.